Yes, that is Mr. Julius Selo Malema, the one who Elon Musk has declared as an international criminal. So, greetings all of you, my dear lovely family, friends, fellow Africans, colleagues who are here in the continent, and to all of you who are outside of this continent, in the diaspora there, you are most welcome. The tides has turned to South Africa due to what is current happening in South Africa. The government of Burkina Faso, under the leadership of Captain Ibrahim Traore, have decided to take full ownership over lands, making it impossible for any foreigner to hold a title deed in Burkina Faso. So Captain Traore and his government have decided to take the ownership of the lands in Burkina Faso. Kings and queens, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, this weekend is the weekend that was so hot, especially on social media, after the owner of X social media, formerly called Twitter, Mr. Elon Musk, declared Julius Malema as international criminal and calling for immediate sanctions against him. Malema also replied to Elon Musk by saying that, I really think you have entirely lost your left brain, a typical spoiled blood and direct beneficiary of apartheid whiteness. I know black people look the same to you, typical racist. Look closer and you will realize those are two different people. America is exposing us to its stupidity. I don't care about your sanctions. I will never stop fighting for black people to be equal to white people. And if that makes me an international criminal, I'm proud to be one. Those are just words of Julius Selo Malema. But in the year, I think, 2018, Malema prophesied that America and European and white people would come for South Africa and predicted consequences. One of them is sanctions. And also, Malema prepared to lose his life due to what he believes that to take the land back, it will cost his life. So let us go and listen to what Malema said at that time.
Trump is contributing in this debate which is going on. And in the process of contribution, Donald Trump made a similar contribution that were made by white people, all of them, in the hearings, in the public hearings. Donald Trump is not saying anything we have not heard from white people in all the hearings. I even commented and said, I'm still to meet a white person who support expropriation of land without compensation. So why are you shocked? I see leaders of the EFF and everybody responding to Donald Trump. I don't have time for nonsense. I expected this. And more backlash is going to come. If South Africans are not ready to expropriate the land because they are scared of sanctions, they are scared of backlash, then don't vote for the EFF. Because you vote for us, we are going to expropriate land. And Donald Trump will come for us. And Britain will come for us. And the EU will come for us. I said, and I said this throughout my life in the movement, that for everything good comes the pain before. If you're not prepared, South Africa, to take the pain, then forget about the land. We must be prepared for Donald Trump and all of them. We're not scared of them. We remain unshaken. Actually, we are more determined after the Donald Trump tweet to expropriate our land without compensation. There is no white genocide here. It's an absolute rubbish to say there is white genocide. There is black genocide in the USA. They are killing black people in the USA. There is black genocide here in South Africa. Black people are being killed all the time. A farmer has been sentenced to life now recently for having killed a farm worker. Imagine if it was a black person sent life for having killed a white person. It will be news all over. But this black person was killed and a white farmer sent to prison for long time in jail. It's once off reporting and it's done. There is no scientific evidence that points to any white genocide in South Africa. It's not true. And we're not scared of such things. We're not going to be distracted by anyone. Only death will stop us. Not Trump, not poverty, not sanctions. We have all of them in our mind. We know the consequences of what we're asking for.
Is who will protect Julius Malema? And of course, have seen Mr. Al-Naka, one of the famous people in X account, a Pan-Africanist, saying that Africa stands with Julius Malema. So the question, will Africa stand with Julius Malema? Because Elon Musk, Trump, and other Western power will come after Malema. Who will protect Malema? And of course, I've been saying this many times that, you know, Africans, we are so divided. We remember what happened to Gaddafi. We did nothing. What happened to Thomas Sankara? We did nothing. What happened to Patrice Emery Lumumba of Congo? We did nothing. So this time is to Julius Malema. They are not happy with Malema. So will we Africans protect this young revolutionary leader of South Africa? Or we need to send him to Burkina Faso? Maybe those are just my suggestion. Let us send Mr. Malema to Burkina Faso, to Captain Ibrahim Traore, to be protected. Because I think even the ideas of Malema looks the same to the idea of Captain Traore. Remember that Traore took back the mines from these multinational companies. Traore banned export of low gold. So the idea of Malema looks the same to the idea of Captain Ibrahim Traore. I think we can provide security to Mr. Malema by taking him to Burkina Faso. Those are just my opinions, but the question remains there. Will Africa protect Julius Malema? Not only Malema. I know that America will come to South Africa. We know, of course, yesterday I shared the video that, you know, America has a military base in Botswana, and that military base was stationed strategically to protect the interest of America and the white South Africans. So will America accept black people to take the ownership of their land that was stolen from them? If no, what America will do? Because we have seen these things started like this. You remember Gaddafi? They called Gaddafi criminal, dictator. They tried to give bad names in order for them to do what they want to do. And at the end of the day, they did what they did. And all of us, we witnessed that Gaddafi was removed by the name of being terrorist, sponsoring terrorist, dictator. But today, Libya is ungovernable. The same to Malema. They have started calling him an international criminal. They will find another bad name. You know, in our culture in Africa, if you want to kill your dog, you have to find bad name to your dog. You started by saying, this dog is thief, this dog is that and that. At the end of the day, you kill your dog. So, and that's what they are doing. They have started by giving Malema bad names to publicize on the public that Malema did this. And of course, they have trying to take some parts of the video to clarify their agenda that Malema wanted to kill white South Africa. But that's not the truth, because have listening, white people said there's nothing wrong in South Africa. No white people has been killed. White people are getting consequences, the same black people are getting consequences in South Africa. You remember that there's something called xenophobic attack to black people. Just imagine if this xenophobic attack is to white people, what America will do. We have seen our brothers and sisters from Nigeria, from Zimbabwe, from Somalia being attacked in South Africa. You see? No one saying that is bad, that is genocide. No one said that. But because they are blacks, it's okay. But when it comes to maybe one white people being injured or accidental, maybe get consequences, you find that the white people are saying there's white genocide in South Africa. But the reality, there's no white genocide in South Africa. Trump must stop being misinformed. We must inform Mr. Trump the truth that there's nothing wrong in South Africa. That maybe he was told. Yes, you can say he have intelligence, he's the head of state of America, they know many things, but the truth, there's no white genocide in South Africa. What the whites in South Africa don't want is to share the land with black people. That is the only thing that white South Africans are not happy with. And we know that inside the land there's minerals, there's resources, there's water, investment, agricultural production. So they are not ready to leave those wealth. So that's why they're not happy to share the land with black people. But we must understand that we Africans, we are the ones who welcomed them. We stayed with them. They did what they did. They conquered us. They took us into slavery. They colonized us. But this time we're saying, let us go and share the land. You have living in the land for almost 400 years. This time let us, even we Africans, share the land with you. That's what people in South Africa are asking, that we want to share the land. Majority of black people are suffering with no land. They cannot invest, they cannot build houses, they can do nothing because the land is not there. But the minority own the land. And that's why you remember someone said South Africa has been registered as a private company in the United States of America. By this you can understand that maybe America sees South Africa as its property, as its company, not as a country. If America see South Africa as a country, must respect. It's not a company. It's not American company. So, my dear lovely kings and queens, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, it is our duty to protect this young revolutionary leader, Mr. Julius Selo Malema, because the tides have turned to him. America, Elon Musk, and European Union will come after him. We know we need to protect him and others who are standing and who are fighting for black people. I know Mr. Zuma is one of them who is fighting for black people, and also is already put into consequences through political issues. But all in all, those are just methods or techniques trying to bring them back and not continuing with their mission of taking the land back to the rightful owners. So those are just my opinions, but all in all, an important issue is how are we going to protect Mr. Julius Selo Malema. So have a nice time. See you next time. Bye bye.